You know you have to test things in Blender. Sometimes it crashes. Here's how you can prevent it. You've got to do a bunch of test renders, and your scene is going to store up VRAM. Doesn't matter whether you switch back to the viewport or not. Whatever you do, you try to put persistent data on, but instead you can use render switch. And I'm going to go ahead and install that. So I'll pull this up, and I've got render switch 111. This is the latest version. This kind of runs quietly in the background. You do have an interface control here. It says, hey, I want to switch to solid mode. Yes, that's because that's the function of the whole add-on. So that's default on. What that's going to do is it's going to switch the viewport to a simple solid color, thus clearing out a lot of that memory and not building it up and preventing crashes. It's super, super important this happens, and people just don't know it. Now you can save before render. You can switch to GPUs, switch to cycles, all kind of stuff. I recommend you do these at least. I don't know if you're going to want to switch to GPU or not. I'll leave mine on. So if I come back over here to edit preferences, go to extensions, and type in render, I'll get the render mode switch. This is by Sam and me. We put this together, go into add-ons, and I'll type in render here so we can actually see the interface controls. It's the same thing. You can also set the cycle samples here as standard, like whatever you want them to be. So this will read 50 here, and then all good. So now we go ahead, run ourselves a little test render, and I'm going to pull up a window because I've kind of got this to switch to the screen. It switches the entire viewport by design to the image editor, which is where the render is going to show up. But I just didn't have this open. So let's go ahead and click render image. This goes to a solid color. Don't worry about it. It's going to auto save. It's going to go ahead and do the render in the background for you. And that's going to be great now because you can do all these test renders. And I'll actually just pause this for a quick second. All right, my render's almost done. I just want you to see the entire screen, how this works. Boom, now it's going to flip you back. It's going to tell you, hey, I just saved the file in this location. If you didn't have a save location, this will alert you and it'll have a pop-up dialog. And let's go ahead and open another Blender and look at how that works real quick. All right, now I'm in a fresh copy of Blender. We'll see file not saved. This will get you to put something in. This will be my demo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just hit enter, and then I'll select where I want this to go. And I can put this in the same folder as the other one, hit accept, and just go ahead and click OK. Now you just have the green checkbox and your regular interface where you can set up everything the way you want. Go pick it up. This is on Blender Market. This is a collab effort. If you have any errors, like a guy had some kind of strange error from some loose panel code that I had in there and forgot about, I got him fixed up in about 10 minutes and responded back to him within 30, and then he was very happy. So here we go. And I'll just show you guys the email. MacArthur, cool dude. I got an error message while trying to install, blah, blah, has this problem with a panel code. I just had some loose code in there that I was testing, totally forgot, and compiled the add-on. It didn't show an error then, of course, because dev mode is what it is. And I said to him, hey, I'll fix this. Give me a couple minutes, and I'll resend it over. This was very quick. So on March 8th, 2:28 p.m., by 2:34, I had sent him a brand new one just because that's how I try to treat people. I may not be that fast every time. Thank you so much for such a quick fix. Really appreciate your work. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. You're welcome. And this is how I treat everybody that comes in and picks up Sam and I's add-ons. So we treat you guys really good, and we do appreciate ratings. Don't forget that. Go in there and rate it. But if you have a problem, seek us out. Let us fix the problem before you give it a 1 star. And we thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll catch you in the next one.